I thought I started the live, but apparently the live didn't start. I'm not 100% sure what happened, but we here now. Um, I personally think that I'm being hacked, but we have a way to solve that problem pretty soon. So I'm not too concerned about it. If it's been going on, it is going on now. We're just gonna be doing what we do. Let's give a shout out to everybody that pulled up to the show before the show started, or at least commented before the show started. Shout out to Kyrie Knows. How you doing over there, Kyrie Knows? Give me 1 second. I just want to go check one thing to make sure that we're actually running. Earlier, it looked like we were running, but we weren't. And shout out to the individuals that are so dedicated to make sure that they show up here every damn show to make sure that they hit the dislike button. Like, there's a group of people that be here before the show start, so that when the show start, I could just see the numbers go down because they think I care. No, I don't. I care about having a good show. So thank you for leaving. No, thank you for coming back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Check us out. Alright, boom. Alright, I want to check something real quick. Let's get to the show. Today we are going to be talking about Offset. And I'm happy that... What the fuck, yo? Hold on. And I'm happy to be having this conversation because this is a conversation that I actually wanted to have a couple of months ago, and I'm going to tell y'all why. I wanted to have this conversation a couple of months ago. Do y'all remember? Oh no, I ate food from the from Key Food. Shout out to Key Food. I ate food from the supermarket. I ate their stuff. Shout out to those guys. I fucks with them. For real. When I moved over here, there were quite a few people that was polite and nice to me, but they have been the most consistent. And there's been a lot of days where they were the only people that said anything nice to me. So I fucks with them. Hold on. Anyway, let's get to the show. I wanted to have this conversation a couple of months ago. Around the time, it was last year, I think. Around the time that it was first rumors that Offset was leaving. I'm basically going to tell y'all what I think happened. Pardon me. I'm basically going to tell y'all what I think happened. And I'm also going to have a conversation speaking about other things involving the Migos, and just because I don't want to say too much, complementary situations that you can understand where I'm coming from. But I don't want to say too much. That's later for the conversation, later for sure. Also, I want to talk about one of Lil Baby's, one of Lil Baby's homies got arrested for shooting a 3-year-old kid. So we're gonna have that conversation also. One more thing I put in the title. What was the last thing? Oh, and just with shits and giggles, I want to talk about the Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs bullshit. I just put that in there for shits and giggles, for jokes. At some point during the show, we're going to need to tell jokes. And that's probably where I'm going to lean into. I'm probably going to lean into that. But before we even get started, I want to say shout out to all of the shorties today that was actually talking to me. So I was outside today doing things. And apparently a lot of women struck up random conversations with me. And that shit was lit. I'm actually used to that happening a lot through the course of me growing up. And it just hasn't been happening a lot. I guess it hasn't been happening a lot around the time I started. Anyway, so I'm just really used to it, so I could feel the energy. So shout out to that. There was a ton of, not a ton, but there was quite a few females that actually came up to me and they started conversations and we talked and we chatted. And they felt comfortable. And I'm one of them niggas that don't force anything. So, just so we can be clear. So I'm not one of them niggas that's super aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Let's say I didn't have sex for 20 years. I'm not pressing you like I didn't have sex in 20 years. I'm still talking to you like I probably just smashed 15 minutes before I saw you. I'm still treating you with that energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not creeps over here. With that being said, let's do roll call and get to the show right at the 5-minute mark. Shout out to Kyra Knows once again, says salute. He says, how was your dinner? Dinner was pretty good. It was all of the scrumptiousnesses. What up, Contrarian Chronicles says, let's go. What up, King Smog, I guess, says, what's up? What up, Pete from Jersey, salute. He says, up, Frost BBN. What up, Kyra Knows, says, respect. I want to say something real quick, and I want to be clear about this whole Migos situation. Y'all do know, and I'm just going to be quite honest with you, this whole situation was created because Offset was smart enough to marry Cardi B. Y'all know that, right? Offset was smart enough to marry some chick from the Bronx. I'm going to tell you something about chicks from New York, just New York in general. All chicks from New York, white, Puerto Rican, black, whatever. When they dealing with somebody that's not from New York, what's up, Deontay Watts? When they dealing with somebody that's not from New York, they don't want to take no shit off of you. They don't want to take no shit off of you. I'm going to say that again. This might just be a woman thing in general. I don't know. But women from New York, I don't care what fucking race they are. If you not from New York, they don't want to take no shit off of you, homie. Am I wrong about that? Like, is that just like the females I've been running into and no? Like, is this, or is that slightly accurate? Because I promise you, I've seen people, I don't want to go that far and say this because that's a whole nother thing, but I say that to say this. Offset and the Migos have a terrible contract. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm not saying no more. That's why Offset wanted to not deal with them no more. Offset decided he was going to go his own way. What the beef is that P from QC is still trying to get paid off of what Offset is doing that he don't have nothing to do with. Now, what I'm saying is, I believe Offset separated from the Migos and the rest of them because Cardi B pushed it. And for everybody that says that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Quavo and Saweetie broke up. Have you seen Saweetie? My nigga, I just want to say something real quick. If you a dude that marries a woman and you've only marrying that woman because you think she's the most attractive woman that you saw, you are going to cheat on her. Because our preferences change. So she could be looking exactly like she looked on Monday, on Tuesday, and some female that you do not think is as attractive as her on Monday could be looking the same way on Tuesday, but your preferences change. So now the other girl is the most attractive. So I say all that to say this. Saweetie isn't just fine. Saweetie's first of all, she's a whole tomboy. I think that puts females on another level. Like on some real shit. I think when you a tomboy, you go on another level. Because every man wants his woman to be his best friend. Don't let nobody lie to you. At least I do. So that's what I think. Copy? So when you a tomboy, you can have conversations with a dude that other chicks really can't. When you a tomboy, we can go out and go do stuff and go have fun where other females might not know how to do the shit. Or might not just be into the shit. You know how dope it is to have a girlfriend that you could be like, yo, let's go to the park. We're about to get to that. You know how dope it is to have a girlfriend and be like, yo, let's go to the park. And you and your girl just go to the park and just listen to music and shoot hoops and just laugh and joke and play. You know how dope that is? You know how dope it is to be like, yo, just have a girlfriend and be like, yo, that's why the white chicks be winning too. Yo, let's go to the woods and go hiking or some shit. And y'all just go to the woods and just go see the scenes and look at animals and shit like that. You know how dope it is to have a partner you could do shit like that with? That shit is lit, my nigga. So I say all that to say this. Just like, perfect example. I'm going to say something. You want to know why a lot of white women get black men? I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of white women, and this is gonna sound so fucked up, a lot of white women were raised in households where their fathers was trying to make them the little boy, but they girls. So when they get older, they into football. They're into all of the sports. They into everything that a man is into. But they a girl. And they cute. I mean, guess some of them are, right? So that's a whole win. So you busy thinking niggas is going after these white women because they are white in their skin complexion, when in reality they pulling up on us and they giving us everything we need to be happy in a relationship. While, we also have that problem in our own communities with black men and black women, and we have issues with the way that we treat y'all and vice versa. So boom, let's not act like those things don't exist. Anyway, Saweetie does everything. She's a singer. I don't know if she sings. She's a performer. She rides a fucking skateboard. I think she knows how to play basketball. What the fuck? And she's legitimately a top 5. She's legitimately a top 10. Legitimately. The only females I could think of off my head that's badder than Saweetie, that's prettier in the face. Let's just go with the face. Prettier in the face. The only two I could think of off the top of my head is Ruby Rose and Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj 1 and Ruby Rose 2. Off the top of my head. Not that others don't exist. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all this that to say this. Listen, we're going to get to the crux of more shit, but I want to express this real quick. I believe that girl, Saweetie, and homeboy, Quavo, broke up because that was part of the plan to get them separated so you could keep controlling people. People want to try to control you a couple of different ways. One way is by controlling your finances. If you don't do this thing, then you can't get no money. If you don't do this thing, then we're going to stop you from being able to feed yourself. If you don't do this thing, then we're going to cause you to have money problems. You're going to be homeless. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't do this thing, we're going to... You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand how Satan works. God isn't going to do that. God is going to say, well, we're going to allow for you to do what you... based on what you do. But when people want to try to control you, the first thing they try to do is they try to isolate you. They try to make sure you don't got nobody around you. Why do you think I don't got nobody around me right now? There's people that's trying to control me. They act. They know I know who they are, but they acting like they can't come out and say it because they have to publicly be nice to me until I say something to them. But I'm not gonna never say nothing to them because it's not my benefit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep letting you pretend like you don't hate me. And I'm not going to say shit. I'm going to be quiet. And then I'm going to go win. I'm going to go win. And then you're going to pull up like, I already know. You're going to pull up like we still cool. And I'm still not going to have a problem with you. I'm going to let you deal with God. God first, by the way. All praise to the Most High. Just because. So I want to get to the next aspect of this conversation, but what I want to tell y'all is, what I believe this whole thing is the way that it is because Cardi B told dude, I have no idea what that means. You put that all the time, but I have no idea what that means. I think you told me what it means once and I still don't know. What I believe is this, and this is just my opinion. That's a troll, by the way. Anybody that comes in comments, it's only one person that does that. They just pick different accounts. So they have like a whole bunch of accounts where they try to talk to me nice, like we're friends. And then they laugh amongst their friends like, yo, Jack don't know it's me. I know it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, what am I going to do? I'm going to scream at you while you're not saying stupid shit? So look, pay attention. Listen, pay attention. They had to get Saweetie probably away from Quavo because I'm going to tell you what a good woman is going to do. I don't even care if she really still love you or not. But if a good woman ever had feelings for you, she's going to tell you right. She going to tell you right, homie. If a good woman ever really sincerely had feelings for you, she going to tell you right. So now let's get the Offset and then get this whole shit started. Once again, the beef is this. Offset is suing Because what P is trying to do is Offset went and made some music not under that label. P is trying to still get paid off of everything that Offset does. Rewind to the 1990s. In the 1990s, B. Diddy was having these dudes sign these contracts. Basically, what these contracts deemed is that anything you do, I get paid off of for the rest of your life. So that means that we have a contract here, and then we got another contract here. Even if I let you out of this contract, this other contract still exists. So that contract, I'm not taking as much money as I'm taking when in this contract, but I'm still getting paid. Like, this contract is so big that when that shit's null and voided, you feel okay. You're happy. You probably got to pay this amount of money, but that amount of money is so much smaller. But this nigga's still getting paid. So I think that might be what they're trying to do to Offset. Have a situation whereas, even though he's not currently... Yo, what the fuck, yo? Have a situation where even though he's not currently under them, what they're trying to say is, we found you. You understand? So since we found you, any money you make, we supposed to get a fee off of it. And I believe that's the situation in which they're trying to actually say. And I believe that's... Hey, what up, Claire? We got Claire Squared in his. Everybody go sub to her page. Fun times with the Fonz. All of the Fonz. She got like a family over there or something. They be on Instagram. It'd be pretty interesting. Like they kids, I think they like into some sports sometimes and stuff like that. So they be doing stuff. Go over there, see what they doing. Shout out to the Fonz. All of the Fonz. Not the ones you gotta pay though. I just thought of an idea. I gotta workshop it though. It's at the tip of my brain though. I gotta workshop it. So what they're trying to do is, what P is trying to do, what I think he's trying to do is say, I found you. No, I got that was the last name. I got that part. What I believe is, that's what they're trying to do to Offset. It's a fondness fee thing. Since I found you, and you wouldn't have gotten the door without me, you have to pay me forever. And that's why sometimes people fuck you up and mess your money up and mess your life up. So then you got to go sign deals like that with them. That's how you signing away your life. You signing away your soul. So that's why if it even looked like somebody trying to do some weirdo shit like that to me, I just stopped talking to them. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put it in God's hands. That's what I'm going to do. So there's quite a couple of people that they don't know I don't talk to them no more. The reason why I don't talk to them is because I think they're with these motherfuckers that's trying to make my life hard. You just talking to me to find out so you can go talk to these motherfuckers. Say I can figure out how y'all can work it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm going to put it in God's hands, though. Whatever God decides to do, he going to do. I'm going to worry about what we doing over here. So, can y'all hear me good? Or should I go up a couple octaves? Should I change the pitch? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can't hear me, if y'all having a problem hearing me. I knew there was a problem when... I knew that there was a problem when... Do y'all remember the first time those dudes went and tried to make music not all together? And dudes was like, yo, the Migos is splitting up. And they came out immediately to shut that shit down. Anybody remember that? It was a couple of years ago. Like, one of them had a solo album or something. I think Quavo. He, like, had a solo album or something. I don't understand how any of them niggas could have a solo album. One nigga only raps. The other nigga only does the beatbox. And the other nigga only do ad-libs. I don't understand this shit. I don't don't understand this shit. But I'm gonna tell you this much. Quavo might be the only nigga out of all of them that can rap. I mean, not Quavo, Offset. Which one is the one that raps? Offset is the one that actually raps, right? Or is it Quavo? It's like only one of them actually raps. The other nigga, I think he do the beatbox, and the other guy do the ad-libs. That shit worked though. What up, King Will? He says BBN fan pro salute. That shit worked though. So what the fuck am I? I'm not mad at you. Do what the hell you do. Copy? Hey, if we get on 2K tonight, is there anybody that's doing 2K? I'm asking for a friend. Thinking about that shit. That shit crazy. Shout out that shit. You got, but that shit is crazy though. Like, hold on, listen, pay attention. And we're gonna talk about YSL today. Listen, pay attention. This nigga bought himself out of the contract. I think he bought himself out of his contract. So he bought himself out of the contract, and the nigga P is still contacting the people behind the scenes saying he still got to get paid. I think Offset should move out of Atlanta. I think keep your house down there, whatever. Just bring your people up to New York for a little while and stay in New York for a little while. Real talk. I think Offset should leave Atlanta for a little while. Go buy a house somewhere or rent a house or whatever the fuck over there in the Hamptons or some shit, and then shoot a show out of the Hamptons with you and your wife or some shit. But you gotta leave Atlanta. Just remember Jack said that. Offset should leave Atlanta. Not permanently, but leave Atlanta. I think all rappers should leave Atlanta right now, by the way. Immediately, by the way. Anything else anybody want to say on this before we move to the next topic? What up, Sons to Forbes TV? So they live in New Jersey? Boom. So stay in New Jersey. Boom. Oh, yeah, that's right. They live in Jersey. Boom. Stay in Jersey. He good then. Don't go to Atlanta. I think all rappers should get the fuck out of Atlanta. It's blown. Atlanta's blown. Come back in like a year and a half. Atlanta's blown right now. Atlanta's blown right now. The YSL situation, the coming indictments, they blown right now. I need 1 second. My phone the battery's dead. I need 1 second. I'm about to check the DMs right now, Rhonda. I need 1 second. I'm sorry. My phone say 4% power. So you know once I cut that shit on, it's gonna cut right back off. So I just need a second. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was charging and it wasn't. My apologies. She's a great, she helps me produce the show. She's a co-producer. She's a producer of the show. Shout out to Rhonda. She's great, by the way. She's a very, very valuable individual. She's very valued. And just a person that I absolutely appreciate. She's been sending me DMs this whole show to go with the show, but I can't. My phone is dead, so I'm gonna put it back on. And the shit is hot, and it says say 5%. It's the shit I don't get. This phone is full shit. Get a new charger. Shout out to Sons to Fathers TV. Thank you for that. I don't be knowing. I'm not Team Slurp, so I don't be knowing the ins and outs of every single person's personal life. So I heard them one day talking about what shirt I was wearing or some shit. I don't know if they said that, but somebody was like, they was like telling me some funny shit. They were like, yo, those dudes be over there just saying anything about you, yo. They be, I heard one day the dude there, somebody was like, the guy's just talking about the color of your clothes. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they talking about you had a shirt, they was just talking about the, and I was like, really? Like, God damn it. This is really a sex thing. It's really a sex thing. It's really a sex thing with these guys. It's really a sex thing. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, sometimes the show slows up when my phone, I need my phone for something and I'm having a problem getting it on because of the charges. So we're going to come back to this conversation. I want to say something real quick about the YSL situation. A dude got picked up for shooting a 3-year-old in the head. He was at there, everybody was at an event. This dude decided to show up, start firing. He hits a 3-year-old in the head. I'm assuming the 3-year-old passed away. He's a YSL member. I'm about to explain to y'all something that's about to happen like crazy in Atlanta right now. A lot of niggas is about to start getting picked up. You want to know why? Because them niggas that's locked up, I'm getting a text about something else. Them niggas that's locked up, not all of them could tell one thug. A lot of them niggas that's locked up, they don't know nothing to tell on thug, but they know something to tell on that nigga over there. And they know something to tell on that nigga over there. They don't got nothing for thug. They don't got nothing with Gunna. And I'm not even talking about the individuals that's all on the indictment. Even though, yes, those guys also. I'm just talking about right now. Anyone getting locked up in Atlanta, if you want to fucking get a fucking free get out of jail free card, all you need to know is some business that YSL was doing to give to the police. You do know this, right? If any old random nigga gets picked up by the police right now in Atlanta and they got any information at all that could help with the YSL investigation, they might be going home. You might not even know they got arrested. Just so we can be clear. I don't think y'all niggas be understanding that. Everybody always think the dude y'all think is scared is the nigga that's snitching. No, nigga. You want to know who the dude that's snitching? That dude that's standing there looking confident as hell. Those are usually the dudes that's snitching. The niggas that's standing there looking however he looking, that nigga snitching. Them niggas that don't want no problems, them niggas that don't be wanting to go get involved in shit like that, them niggas don't always be snitching. Them niggas don't be knowing enough to snitch. They be the dudes that ask all the questions and want to know everything. Those niggas be the snitches. An easy way to tell who a snitch is, who a real snitch is, I'm going to tell you the easiest way that I see. Who's the nigga that always know everything that's going on? If the nigga that always know everything that's going on, or should I say always, I'm going to say no, because I don't want to say too much. But the dude that always know all of the dirt on everyone, what would make you think he's not snitching? This nigga knows everything about everything. I know a nigga that I believe to be a snitch. Some people love him, though. So I'm going to be quiet, because I don't have no... You know when a nigga tell you something, I keep a lot of niggas secrets that do me dirty. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of people that just did me dirty, and I be keeping a lot of their secrets. T.I. picked the right time to do comedy right before the Ricos drop. Well, first, he's not good at comedy, so I guess he picked the right time to say jokes that weren't meant to be laughed at. Second, I don't think he would have got caught up in any Ricos dealing with the way that these guys is getting caught up. If it was anything dealing with like sex charges, I think he should be concerned. I think he should be concerned about sex charges. I don't know if he should be concerned about whatever the hell's going on in this. How this shit get hot? It only got 7% life in it, and the shit is burning up on fire now. I'll be right back. And it's off. Like, what the fuck, yo? Keep trying to tell you, man. You be thinking your phone is off, man. Your phone don't be off, yo. You just be thinking your phone is off. Oh, so he's not YSL? Somebody's... Oh, 4PF. So I made a mistake and said YSL instead of 4PF. Okay. Anybody here ever made a mistake before? Besides the dude that said that, because he's obviously never made a mistake. Anybody here ever made a mistake before? Because, you know, God says every human being is not perfect except for that dude that wants to point out the mistake I made. Anybody else ever made a mistake before? Or better question, do anybody else have people that follow you around all day, every day, looking for the little tiniest mistake that you made so they could crucify you? Anybody else have a group of people? This is not a rant, this is a question. Anybody else have a group of people that follow you around that's just on your dick to a magnitude that cannot be, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. Come on, y'all all know these people got mental health disorders. It was 4PF, whatever. Everybody makes mistakes. You do understand that they're saying that y'all should hate me because I make mistakes from time to time, right? Y'all should hate me because I'm human. You do understand that that's their point. That's their whole point. You should hate me because I'm human. You do understand that, right? We're here with that, right? Pay attention to all their complaints. They don't like the job I have, so I have to quit. That sounds like narcissism and manipulation. They'll be on their channel talking, and you go see them. All of it is narcissism and manipulation. They think they own me and I'm a slave, and I don't have the right to do anything that they don't want me to do. That's not me ranting. This is me saying the truth, nigga. Anyway, shout out to the Most High, just because. And shout out to all the people out there who don't commit the sin of judgment. Because they're doing a sin right now. They're judging me for making an honest mistake. Go read Romans 1 and understand why they're going to go to hell. Go read Romans 1. Understand why they're going to go to hell. I let the Bible tell you. Anyway, what was we on? 4PF. I said YSL. I'm in 4PF. What up, Symbology Scanners? How you doing today, my brother? How you doing today, my brother? Also, like I said before, the people that fuck with them, I'm fine with y'all niggas staying over there. I just want to be clear. Like, I only want the Most High's energy around me. So I'm fine with y'all staying over there, whatever y'all got staying over there. I only want the Most High's energy around me. Let him without sin cast the first stone. I only want the Most High's energy around me. So I don't care about whatever you niggas got, could give, could do, anything. I don't care. I only want the Most High's energy around me. If having the Most High's energy around me mean I'm going to have to live bad and suffer to the day I die, I prefer that. I prefer that. Just so we can be clear. We want to stay on Offset or move to the... Let's stay on the 4PF situation. So listen, pay attention. Literal only reason why we're talking about this situation in the title and it's not in the lead-in is because it was 4PF. I want to be clear about this. They only exist because I do. That's a fact. Yo, look. I want to be clear about something. The whole reason why we put this here was because... The only reason why we're having this conversation and it's in the title is because it's supposed to be 4PF. Now I'm thinking I wrote the title wrong. But listen and pay attention. I believe I wrote the title wrong. I gotta fix it. Listen and pay attention. I'm gonna have to fix the title after the show, though. What I believe is happening is they giving up niggas. I believe niggas is getting given up. And also, remember, the title is correct. Oh, so I just literally made a mistake when I was speaking. The title is correct. I just literally misspoke. I want y'all to stay being petty because petty's a sin. So I want y'all to stay being. I want y'all to keep doing all of the things that you think makes you feel good. How about that? I only want you to change if God puts that in your heart. I want you to keep doing all the things that make you feel good. If being petty and doing all this shit make you feel good, please keep doing it. I might be getting closer to heaven by helping sinners go to hell. You ever thought about that? I might be getting closer to heaven every time I help a sinner go to hell. You ever thought about that? All I got to do is just conduct myself the right way and with God's energy. And as long as you bring that shit to me, I might actually be getting kudos. See, some of y'all don't read the Bible and you wouldn't even understand how that's a possibility. Rhonda from Upstate, I just turned the phone back on. Rhonda from Upstate New York says, you remember the story about Puffy threatening Big, stop selling drugs or I'm not working with you? Do you think these current rappers have anyone to keep them on track? It seems like they don't. This is the best answer I have for that. So did you hear about the fake rapper, the virtual reality rapper that they created? They created a virtual reality rapper that did nothing but also promote street violence, drugs, and saying the N-word. So, no, I think that that's what they want to promote in hip-hop. I think they literally going to look and find all of the killers they can. They're going to look and find all of the killers they can. They're going to go look and find all of the drug dealers they can. They're going to go look and find anybody they think they are a delinquent and see if they could rap. I think that's the game plan. I think the game plan is to literally find at the most delinquent individuals that's going to say the most harmful things that for the community to hear. I think that's the plan. I'm like the worst burper. I don't know how to burp. I really don't. I think I'm gonna throw up. So like my body stays saying don't do it. Anyway, Tori Mosey said Lil Baby posted a video with P from QC saying that the show must go on after Offset argued with P on Twitter today. Lil Baby gotta do what he gotta do. If I was him, I'd stay out of it. But I wouldn't be surprised if P asked him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Lil Baby's artist Dirty Tay. I should turn the thing on. Hold on.
Can you get it to my girlfriend, please? As soon as we get a chance, all right? I'll get the money out of your pocket in a second. You got the weapons on you, right?
Chef, I love you, bro. Chef.
Hey, call this officer right here.
Chef.
Come on, bro.
I love you for real, bro. Can I get my girlfriend a kiss out, please?
We'll get in a second. Come on, bro. We'll get in a second.
Please.
We'll get in a second, bro. We'll get in a second.
This dude is being accused of shooting a 3-year-old in the head. Nah, my nigga, you're not kissing your girl. We're not giving your girl shit. All of this stuff is coming straight to the precinct with us. If anybody want it, they could go pick it up. How about that? That's the energy I'm giving. But I'm going to yes him to death, though, because I don't really care to argue. So I'm going to yes him to death. So it says Cardi B has a Twitter war with randoms that allegedly started over one of the stylists. Upset because she didn't pay them. It went from that to Cardi taking subs at Nicki and Kenny. The Barbs, or whomever, said, I know you're not talking, and spilled some tea. Allegedly, Offset slept with Saweetie too. Why is Offset? First of all, I'm going to say this much. If you're married to a rapper and that nigga and you leave him because he slept with another woman, you the douchebag. What the fuck is you marrying a rapper for? That's literally part of their job. And I'm saying, if you're a man and you're married to a female rapper, y'all better make it clear what kind of relationship this is. Because part of a rapper's job is to fuck people. There is no clearer way I could say that. Stop. Have y'all watched brothels in movies? Have y'all watched brothels in movies? When you watch a brothel in the movie, who is usually the biggest, most loved whore in the whorehouse? The one that sings and dances the best, right? Okay. Did you see the movie Sucker Punch? I love that movie. Okay, so first of all, I just got to show y'all this. I do not think that this woman is one of the most attractive females, period. I do not think she's one of the most attractive females. Do not get this confused. But in this movie, this is one of the most, to me, cinematically, this is one of the most put together and attractive, in my opinion. And in real life, I see her and I'm like, meh, like that. But as far as movies go, how they shot her, the clothes they put her in, the design, the makeup, all that shit was lit. To me, for the role that she was playing, she might be the cutest, not the prettiest, not the most beautiful, but she might be the cutest. And I'm going to say white girl specifically. White girl in a movie I've ever seen. Sucker Punch. But I think that was done on purpose. And I'm going to tell you how they did it. They purposely first... I'm sorry, we do. I go off on tangents. First of all, they purposely went and got an actress who could be seen as a little kid. So we're looking at her and we know that she's not a child, but they're tricking our brain. Okay, remember a while back I was telling y'all I have a problem with being able to tell people's ages. And it has nothing to do with whether I want to have sex with them or not, just so we can be clear. I just have a problem being able to tell people's ages. And I think a lot of that comes from, I watch a lot of TV and a lot of movie. And in a lot of TV and a lot of movie, they'll have people that's supposed to be 16, 17 years old and is being paid by a fucking 25-year-old. How the hell? So, what ends up happening is, what they did for her, they also just had an amazing set design. The coloring. When you learn about movies, when you learn about the color correcting, fuck the color correcting. When you learn about how they put the color templates together for how movies are, the templates that they get put together, when you learn about how to shoot with the different angles, the different lenses, when you learn why they have different perspectives and different ratios, when you learn about how they manipulate all of that shit to make an actual picture look different, you'll understand why. I forgot who made that movie. Hold on. The dude behind this is one of the people I consider to be actually a cinematic genius, I believe. Hold on. So what they did was they went and they fed into, and notice I said cutest. I don't want to have sex with that girl, just so we can be clear. I'm not looking at the girl from Sucker Punch and oh man, I want to bed that down. I'm not looking at her like that. I just want to be clear. What am I trying to show y'all? Oh, I want to see who the director was. Zack Snyder. Need I say more? I should have knew that because he used the same fucking color template for the fucking DC movies. It's the same color template. Literally the same color template. Go watch a scene or something from the DC movies that he did, and then go watch a scene or something from the Don't use use the Snyder cut if you use Justice League. Don't use the other one because they changed the template. They changed the color grading templates that they was using. But in the original Zack Snyder one, they have it. Go watch Man of Steel. Same color template. Man of Steel. There you go. Thanks, Black Thugger. Same color template. So you know what I'm talking about. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Like, I went to school for this shit for real, for real. Stop believing these niggas that just try to discredit me because I'm not doing what they want me to do. I'm not doing what you want me to do. Y'all niggas fucked up. We could have worked together. Y'all decided y'all wanted to manipulate me and control me instead of just work with me. Now you where you at and I'm where I'm at. We gonna keep it like that. I want to make sure that I get to where I need to go, so every fucking day you wake up, you can realize the mistake you made. I don't want to get even, and I don't want to do nothing to you. I just want you to wake up every day and realize you fucked up. That's it. I want to get even. I don't want revenge. I just want you to wake up every single day like you do now with me on your mind. One of those days, you're going to ask God for forgiveness. And then that's when your new life is going to begin. Offset speaks on lawsuit situation with QC.
I ain't on here to be on no taking shots. Like, that ain't the type of player I am. I'm a grown boss, man. I don't even play like that. Like, be going back and forth and doing all that. I do that music shit for my fans and my people, man. Feed my kids, man. And be a boss and own yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Make sure these kids ball when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? I work hard, so they deserve the ball. Then it's like, all this like, it ain't my flavor, it ain't my taste. Like, I ain't with the going back and forth and like subbing. I'm a grown man with kids, I'm a boss. I don't believe in that, the social media and like doing comments and going back and forth, man. I'm grown, man. I'm a boss. I ain't on that. I ain't never been on.
Hey, copy. He ain't comfortable with this shit.
Me going up, just trying to be on some messy girl shit. That be for the girls. Like, I'm a player. I ain't going that way. And like, I'm gonna get my business together regardless. I'm gonna get my business.
I just want to say something real quick. I just kicked some fool that said that he's taking down all of y'all names basically, and he's not coming after you niggas because y'all be in my chat. You understand? These niggas are sick. And they really got a person over there, Bree Powell. She really be over there like trying to look up everybody's life and stuff like that for real. And be trying to look up everybody's personal information so they could go and attack people. That's a fact. Shout out to her for doing that shit. Just whatever. I don't know if that was her, and I'm not saying that that's her doing that night. But what I'm saying is, whatever evil shit y'all plan on doing, just do it. I can't stop you. The only person that can stop you is yourself and God. With that being said, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We ain't here. What time is it? Alright, I'm gonna stay on for about another 40-50 minutes. What else we talking about? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Look, it was a slow news day. I didn't have nothing I really wanted to talk about. The 4PF dude shot the kid in the head. I think they upped that nigga, to be honest with you. I think they gave him up. You understand what I'm saying? You think Offset selling on 4PF? I think 4PF selling on 4PF. I don't think Offset selling on 4PF. That doesn't do anything for them. Offset's not in trouble. There's no need for him to tell on 4PF. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention to them niggas that be in trouble. Don't always be looking at the niggas that mad. It's sometimes the nigga will be mad at you, but he don't do shit. Oh, man, I need to tell y'all this. Do not buy these shits. I'm so pissed. Do not buy these. Okay, real quick. They absolutely taste like strawberry fucking 100%. They taste like a strawberry milkshake. I'm gonna say it again. I can't even smell these shits. God, fucking this. 100% these shits taste like strawberry milkshake. %, this shit tastes like strawberry milkshake. That's a fact. The first bite, you're gonna be like, yo, this shit is lit. The second bite, you're gonna be like, I don't know. That third bite, you're gonna be like, why in the hell did I buy these? These shits, I got 2 boxes. I'm gonna have 2 boxes forever. I'm gonna have 2 boxes forever. Also, if that person doxes you, all you gotta do is let them know doxing people is a federal crime. So if you see anybody dox me, that's a federal crime. Y'all could just get them in trouble if y'all don't like them. If you see anybody dox anybody, you could just get them in trouble. That's a federal crime. Just, get them in trouble. Like, they don't even need to be doxing you. They could be doxing somebody else. You just don't like them. You could just alert the authorities. Remember, these people don't want people snitching because they want to do crimes to you. They don't not want you snitching. It don't got shit to do with integrity. They don't want you snitching because they want to do crimes to you. Never forget that part. These niggas that be in here talking about niggas snitching, these niggas is niggas that sit in their house and they ain't never been to the park. These niggas ain't never been nowhere. They ain't never been in no business. They ain't never had nothing to do with nothing. And they talking about a nigga snitching on them. What we snitching on, nigga? That you put too much chocolate in your milk? The fuck is we snitching on? Yeah, doxing is a federal crime. Sending anybody's information over the internet without their express written approval is a crime. So if you see anybody doing that, just alert the authorities, my nigga. Megan Thee Stallion says, if you want to be real, I developed 1501. You could not have developed 1501 if they developed you. Okay, stop, Megan Thee Stallion. Just stop. We're not doing that.
I have not slept.
67-year-old Miriam Cintron and her neighbors live in a state
You gonna play
of
this
fear. They claim large gangs of young teens have been terrorizing their apartment building in the Bronx all summer.
I used to live in that neighborhood, by the way. I used to live right down the block from there. That block's on 169th, right? In Morris Avenue, right? I used to live, it's 169th between Grant and Morris. I used to live on McClellan and Grant. McClellan and Grant is basically 166 in Morris. So I used to basically live 3 blocks down from there. Yeah, it's crazy over there. For real, for real. But them kids over there is like real gangster kids. Like real assholes too. But I don't know. I haven't lived over there in a while, so I can't really tell you. But the disrespecting the old people thing, that's new to me. That's new. That's new. That shit was not in my community. That wasn't over there when I was over there. That shit is new. That shit is all new. Just so you know. That shit is completely new. This whole disrespect the older people thing, that shit is new. Yo, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Like, even as a kid, I don't know how to tell you. Like, oh, yes, I will 100%, just so we can be clear. I think every single person To protect your company, you should call the FBI or whatever kind of governmental services there is. To protect your company that you created. I will 100% call the FBI to protect my company. I will 100% call the police to protect my company. Guess who else does these things? Rappers. Guess who else does these things? Actual criminals. These same rappers that say don't snitch, they're suing people all the time. Stop letting niggas that want to do shit trick you into thinking that you can't go fucking... No, nigga. I'm 100% calling whatever authorities on somebody if I need to be. I'm a human being. I'm civilian. I'm trying to live my life. I'm not trying to be out here in the street arguing with niggas. I'm not trying to be out here in the street shooting with niggas. I'm not trying to be out here doing nothing. I'm trying to be living my life. I got into a whole situation the other day and I didn't even call the police. And then after the fucking fact, I was thinking to myself, I should have just called the police. Real talk. And the ad fucking whipped cream to the ice cream, I was actually getting made fun of for allegedly calling the police that I didn't call, and I wouldn't even have been ashamed of the shit. I'm a whole grown man. If me and you get into it, there's a good chance one of us might kill the other. You get it? I don't want to get into beef with nobody. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to know who's tougher. I want to know who funnier. I want to know who could have the best time. I want to know who could channel the Most High's energy the best. Shout out to the Most High just because. I want to know those things. I don't want to know who could fight the best. I don't want to know who hits the hardest. I don't want to know who has the most insults. All of these things is what Satan wants us to concern with. Satan wants us to be concerned with what the next man has. Do you understand how much of a sin it is every single time these niggas come in here and they talk about how much money I do and don't have? Do you know how much? I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to get into it. I don't even get upset at it no more. Because the only thing I'll be thinking to myself is these niggas is going straight to hell. These niggas is going straight to hell. That's all I be thinking to myself. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because they think it's a joke. To them, it's like, oh man, we just joking. We just joking. To them, you joking. No, I see you joking. I gotta find the part of the Bible that literally says that if you tell jokes that are harmful and disrespectful to people, it's a sin. It says that in the Bible. Just for everybody that don't know. It says it in the Bible. I'm going to find it just so I can show it. So then when I show it, that makes it even more that you can't hide from that sin. It says that in the Bible. That if you tell mean-spirited jokes, those are sins. I keep telling you how to go talk to your local pastor. I keep telling you how to go. So I don't even care if you don't believe in God. He believes in you. So for you like, man, I don't believe in God. That's what they saying. It don't matter. Imagine you say, I don't believe in cars, and then you step into the middle of the fucking highway. You think it's gonna matter? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. You think it's gonna matter? You be like, yo, I don't believe in cars. You're gonna step out in the middle of the street. You think it's gonna matter? And the more I suffer, the worse your hell is going to be. So, yeah, keep going. Keep going. I'll be all right suffering till the day I die as long as you live your eternity in hellfire. I'm fine with that. Just so we can be clear. I don't think you understand the commitment that I have to this. And for everybody that thinks that someday in the future, me and whoever these people are going to be able to laugh and joke, we're not. Somebody lied to me when I was about 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. They passed away when I was about 40, 41. I went to their deathbed and reminded them about the lie that they said to me. Not insulting. Not coming for them. I just reminded them. That's all. Just reminded them on their deathbed. We're not going to be cool, ever. I promise you. I promise you. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. And no, I didn't do it in a mean-spirited way. I mean, now, I wish I didn't do it, but I did do it. I keep that energy. In front of their kids, too. They thought it was a funny story, so everybody was happy. Really? Everybody thought it was a funny story. Nobody was upset. Nobody was nothing. Everybody thought it was a funny story. Everybody was happy. But yeah, I reminded her on her deathbed. About 37 years after she did it. Believe me, we're not going to be cool. Copy. Let me go get the thing. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm on Verizon now. Shout out to Verizon. I've been with T-Mobile for so many years. Like, I don't even understand how this shit works. And it works insane. But I've been with T-Mobile. I've been with T-Mobile for about 25 years. I've been with T-Mobile for about 15 years. I've been with T-Mobile for like 15 years, yo. Also, I just want to say this. Let's just have a moment for a second. I just want to ask the Most High, is it possible that he could touch the hearts of some of these individuals that feel like they have to try to intimidate, try to harass, try to destroy my life personally. I just pray that the Most High could touch their hearts and quite possibly open their hearts up so they can stop sinning on a daily basis, so they could stop doing the things that's moving them further away from God. And hopefully he could put something inside of them so they could stop being envious of me, so they could stop being jealous of me, and so that they could appreciate some of the things that they have in their own life so they can go and they could be happy. So with that being said, I'm just hoping that the Most High could smile down upon them and change that thing inside of them that is broken so they could continue to be fixed. Because I don't personally want to have to deal with them no more, personally. So hopefully the Most High could smile down on them and give them some direction in their life. Personally, I hope everybody can get some kind of closure where they can go on with their life. But sometimes you're not going to get closure. And that's what's being an adult. Understanding that sometimes there's no closure. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Let's get the Most High's word in here a little bit more also. Shout out to the Most High, man. We got Psalms 94:19. Psalms 94:19 Says, when anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Psalms 94, 19. Is that, you got enough? I would like a one a little bit longer. That was pretty good though. Hold on. I hate that it does that. It keeps telling me that my percent, every 1%, a thing come down and tell me that a percent is missing. Why? To click the thing up, you making me waste more electrical power. What the fuck, yo? Stop doing that. Part of my language. Stop doing that, man. Phone. Why you doing that? Anything y'all want to talk about? Because if y'all don't have nothing to talk about, I don't really feel like staying in here and talking to these people. So is there anything else y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I might get on live a little bit later. I'm not 100% sure. I think that we had a pretty good morning live today. We also had a live in the middle of the day. So this live is what it is, but I don't really feel like staying in here and talking to these people. So we don't got none of us in here. I'm about to leave. Anything y'all want to talk about? We don't got none of us in here. I'm leaving. I don't feel like talking to these people. I literally just get up and go. Like, I'll be at an event, and if I just don't like it, I just get up and go. Just be honest with you. I'll be somewhere, if I don't like it, I just get up and go. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm just leaving. So unless we got some of us in here, I'm leaving. I'm not. There's no reason for me to stay here. Coil Ray, they got in some better colors. They got out of all of them fucking pastels. Now they need to just get her dance routines and stuff like that a little bit more mature. And not mature in a nasty way. Mature in the, just mature in the, we're not 13 years old way. I don't know what they are, but I don't really be caring to just be in here just, nobody got time for that, man. So if y'all not in here, I just leave. Be honest with you. Oh wow, that guy got bit by a king cobra. He probably die. He a little kid too. Did he die? Okay, no, he got bit more than once. Yeah, that's right. He probably got bit so many times that don't even matter. Who else we got in here? Rhonda says, aren't they too old? No, apparently you're never too old for Satan to use you as a vessel. Tori Mosey said, Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs. I think the Benny the Butcher, Freddie Gibbs shit is just funny. And the reason why I think it funny is this. I don't take Freddie Gibbs seriously. I don't know how good of a rapper he is, but none of his beefs really look real. All of his beefs look made up. And I don't like the made-up beefs where they do fake fights. I like the made-up beefs where they just stay on the internet arguing back and forth. Those are cool. I don't like the made-up beefs where one nigga arguing at the other nigga and the other nigga ain't arguing back at him. Because now you just an asshole. That nigga don't want to do that type of fucking promotion. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga not doing that type of promotion. You just an asshole now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you would know if a nigga want to beef with you like that. He'll say some shit, then you'll go back and forth, then y'all go back and forth, then you'll make a thing, then y'all can work. Some niggas, I can't do that. I worship the Most High. I can't do that. I don't know how much, I don't know no better way to explain that. I can't do that. I'm not calling it a sin. I'm just saying it's something that I can't do. You understand? And the reason why I can't do it is because of my convictions. So as far as that goes, I think that when they just beefing on the internet, it's funny. But Freddie did get touched. So now it's an actual situation. So I don't like it. You understand? I don't like it. I'm cool with the fake rappers beefing on the internet. I don't know how I feel about this is a real beef. I want the rappers to fake beef and bullshit with each other. I don't want them to real beef. You understand? I don't want them to fake beef real beef. It's a fake beef, but if we see each other, we're gonna fake fight. I don't want that. I don't like that content. Rhonda says the AI rapper from Capitol Records. Okay, so this is the first thing I want to say. The dude that supplied the voice for the AI rapper is a black dude. The company is 2 Asian niggas. When they got to the bag, they kicked that nigga out the door. So I don't know about that. I don't know what happened. But I don't think he said the verses. I think he just lent them his voice pattern. So then after he lent them his voice pattern to sound, make it so they could make whatever words. They don't need him no more. You understand what I'm saying? So they X'd him out. They don't want to pay him. But that just goes to show you how wild this shit is. Because these niggas was about to get enough money that they could have paid him. They just literally didn't want him to get a piece of the fucking pie. That's crazy. Niggas be on it like that. So the first issue I have is the person who actually writes the lyrics is the Asian dude. He says that he puts it in some kind of computer and they just come up with random raps or some shit. I don't know. So you couldn't take the N-word out? You needed authenticity, so you needed the N-word in there. Okay. No, I get it. Makes sense. What rapper nowadays doesn't say the N-word besides like Eminem? You even got white women rappers saying the N-word and saying shit that don't make sense or that they shouldn't be saying. You get it? So, they get signed to the record label. I forget the record label. My phone is on low and it's hot. It won't let me use my phone tonight. I'm so sorry. You see it say 4%. I'm gonna try to, it's already hot again. I'm gonna put this shit back in. Y'all seen, it's just my phone just stay hot. It's not cool. Why did it just vibrate and shit? Oh, because I took it off the thing. Hold on a second. Gibbs is a great lyricist, but Benny flexing with his chain they snatch make Gibbs look weak. I guess. Freddie Gibbs' family is all police, and nobody did anything to the niggas that snatched his chain. Sounds fake to me, man. Sounds all made up to me. I don't know. I mean, I don't think he should have called the police on getting his chain snatched anyway. I mean, if you're a rapper, getting your chain snatched is part of the, literally part of the job. I don't think any rapper should call the police because his chain gets snatched. I think it's part of the job. If you're a rapper, you got to get it back in blood. That's fucked up, but it's part of being a rapper. If you're a rapper, you got to get it back in blood, man. Tell me where the lie at. You got to call a nigga. They going to have to work out something. You got to have to be a negotiation. It's just, this is what it is. Rappers can't call the police to get their chain back. They could call the police for other shit, I guess, but they definitely cannot call the police to get their chain back. They can't call the police for that. That's like the one thing that a rapper cannot call the police for, definitely. A rapper could call the police on a nigga trying to kill him before a rapper could call the police on fucking getting his chain snatched. No, Jim Jones people jumped him because he deserved to get his ass beat. Both times he deserved to get his ass beat, just so we can be clear. But Jim Jones people jumping him the week before makes it look more to me like it was publicity. So everybody jumping this nigga all in the same week? It's like, it's your month, man. You gotta get the ass whipped like 3 times. 2 of them gotta be on tape. Oh, did I tell y'all? Hold on. So I did a audition the other day. That's why I didn't make it to the jump off in the Bronx with my song in time. I did a interview the other day. So they hit me up. I left the interview early because I was already late. I had to go do a whole bunch of shit and I was already late. So it was an interview over the internet. I left the interview early. I just bounced on them niggas. I didn't tell them niggas bye or nothing. You know the motherfuckers called me up and they still want to offer me fucking something. I knocked that interview out the box, nigga. Yo, they was like, I had to do like the modeling and the acting thing, right? So they had lines for people to read or whatever. I didn't read none of them shits. I just made my own shit up right on the fly. And they hit me back. They was like, yo, we tried to get in contact with you. We sent you an email. Did you see it? I ain't them back yet. I'm hit them tomorrow and shit. Yeah, because I'm doing the voice acting thing. I keep trying to tell y'all. Like I keep trying to tell you, like this right here, this is my real regular voice. You understand? Like when you hear me talk like this, is my regular voice. That's why sometimes you hear me talk like this when I get low. Because this is how I normally sound. Like if I'm just talking like regular, you understand? I sound like this. People don't always hear this voice though. People usually hear this voice because I usually gotta talk up. You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit more energy and inflection in there. But like this is how I sound like when I regularly talk. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what to tell you. So that's why sometimes when I be talking, people be like, yo, you whispering, you talking low. I'm not really talking low. I'm just like, that's normally how I talk. Yes, Little TJ did a video. Shout out to Little TJ. Shout out to the doctors that's helping him with the recovery. Everybody that did everything to help keep that man alive. Not a shout out to the 2 individuals who got arrested for this particular situation. Also, I don't care who they're affiliated with. I don't believe anybody told them to do that stupid shit. I don't believe nobody told them to do that shit. I don't think that shit was okayed by anyone. I think they was just 2 dumb ass niggas. Don't forget, we got a lot of stupid ass niggas that want to be in charge. Most people that want to be in charge don't even know what to do with the power. Got me? I'm just being honest with you. Most people that want to be in charge, they don't got the slightest idea what to do with the power. They don't know what to do with it. They get in a position of authority, they fucking brains start spinning. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to get even with first. They're not even thinking about expansion. They're not even thinking about how they're gonna keep the lights on or keep the shit going. All they thinking about is who they gonna get even with, how they gonna be in control of this person, how they gonna be able to get control of that, all of the benefits that they're gonna have. They're not thinking about their responsibilities at all. Oh, y'all convinced Susan Boyce. So y'all convinced Susan Boyce Bedell not to send no more money? Okay. Y'all convinced Susan Boyce Bedell to not donate no more money to the show? Okay. Tory Mosley says, wasn't Lunatic beefing with 6ix9ine and clowned his new crew for being with him? 6ix9ine doesn't actually have a new crew. I don't think they fuck with him no more. Do they even fuck with him still? First of all, what was those guys' name? John? I don't even know what those guys' name is. Do they even still fuck with him? None of these things is going to work. He has to do a thing. Nothing is going to work until he does it. He's not going to do it. So, this is the iteration of 6ix9ine we're going to get until he's been out there for so long. And I don't know. And I don't know what to tell you. This is what we're going to get. He's not going to do the thing that he needs to do. And if he does the thing, it's probably going to fix his problem in 6-7 months. Maybe shorter. Maybe 2 or 3 months. It's not going to be immediate. It's going to be a little while. But if he needs to do the thing. And it's going to take a couple of months and his situation will get better. But he's not going to do it. Because he has to first be honest. He's not going to be honest. At least I don't see. It doesn't look like that's something that is what he's going to do. I don't want to say what it is. Because the last time I gave them some advice, they took it and did it wrong. The last time I gave them advice, they took the advice and they did it the wrong way. And it made their situation worse. And I don't care if their situation gets worse or better. But I don't want my advice to be done wrong. I don't want I don't want my plan to be used wrong. I hate when I come up with a plan and somebody fucks it up. Even if it's not even for my benefit. I hate when somebody fucks up my plans. I had a great plan. Motherfuckers tried to figure out how to do it without me and they fucked it up. So whoever plan it was to do it without me, shout out to them niggas. Bobby Murda's new music, and it's not hoochie daddy-ish. It's a little harder, but maybe not drill. Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy. Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy. That song. Oh man, I want to bang some shorties of that. Oh man, there's an H in that, by the way. SHMURDA. Stephen A said Warriors going back to back. Stephen A said he picked them to win this year. Who are going to beat them? Who's going to beat the Warriors? I mean, if the Bucks got KD, the Warriors is done. But the Bucks aren't going to go get KD. Imagine if the Bucks had KD. I don't want that to happen. They trying to I think they're trying to get RJ Barrett to, I know I was just joking with you. I think they're trying to get RJ Barrett to Utah for a trade for Mitchell. I don't know who wants to trade though. I don't know if it's Utah or the Knicks. It just went through my Twitter real quick. I didn't really get an opportunity to analyze it. This don't even make sense. I can't charge my phone because as soon as my phone gets 1 or 2 percentages of power, it gets too hot or some shit. So I've been trying to charge my phone this 83 minutes that this show's been on. I'm about to shoot Susan Bortz-Bedell a message. And be like, yo, the trolls is over here talking about you. Yes. Bobby Smurda is constantly trying to make music. He was out there complaining about how they trying to fuck his shit up. They trying to make it so he only make drill music. I keep trying to tell you, people, when you got talent, I'm going to explain something to y'all. When you got talent, there's a whole bunch of untalented people that want to control you in your career. There's a shitload of people that don't have no talent or have very little talent, and they want to own you. They want to own you. They don't want to work with you. They want to own you. They want to own you. He should try acting. Hold on, I'm looking for a thing. I think Bobby should try acting. I don't see no reason why not. I think he'd be pretty decent at it. Why not? How? What purchase? I just said what purchase? What purchase? The fuck did I purchase? I don't know what the fuck that is. I gotta go check it. I talked about God 2 weeks ago, but I used to talk about God all the time before I lost my Bible when my book bag got stolen. Remember? I have videos of me talking about God all the time. What are you talking about? I've been talking about God since this channel started. See, you just pretend to know about me. That's all. You're just pretending to know about me. I've been talking about God since. Also, if I just started talking about God, do you see these niggas want me to stop talking about God? This motherfucker literally just wrote a comment trying to discourage me from talking about God. Oh, man, I'm about to let y'all go anyway because I'm about to get off. But this dude just wrote a comment trying to discourage me from talking about God. I keep telling you these niggas is Satan. I keep telling you this. This nigga literally wrote me a comment trying to discourage me to talking about God. Shout out to all of you niggas that be on their channel. Shout out to all of you niggas that go play with Satan. That's not a real shout out, by the way. Shout out to all of you niggas that go play with Satan. Yeah, shout out to all of you niggas that go over on those channels and play with Satan. I hope y'all get everything you asking for. I hope you get everything you asking for. I hope you get everything you're asking for. Motherfuckers just tried to they be in here trying to discourage me from praising the Lord's name. And you niggas be on their channel. We're gonna get out of here anyway. Shout out to the Most High just because. Also, shout out to all of the people out there that worship the Most High. And shout out to the individuals that you might not worship God, but you don't try to stop other people from doing it. Start worshiping God, but, you know, whatever. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all get out of here. I'm just, we had a soft show anyway. This is a soft show anyway, just so we could be clear. This is a soft show anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta flag that channel so they remove it from YouTube. Thank you for telling me that. I gotta go get that channel pulled off of YouTube. I flag them tonight. Get them niggas pulled off of YouTube. I'm gonna go get a couple of these channels just pulled off of YouTube. I'm gonna go flag like a shitload of them niggas this weekend. Wait, what's today? Wednesday? I'm gonna flag like a shitload of them shits. Just by the end of the week. Just a shitload. I'm gonna go flag everything talking bad about me. I'm gonna flag every single last one of them niggas. And then we're gonna see how many of them niggas lose their channel. And that one nigga that keep putting my name in his title and I don't got nothing to do with nothing, I'm gonna make sure that I've been talking to YouTube about that shit. I'm trying to have that nigga channel taken away. And when they take your channel away, you can't make no more channels. Like when they dub your channel, you can't make no more accounts. I know you niggas don't understand that, but you can't make no more accounts. And not just on YouTube. Remember, YouTube is owned by Google. You have nothing. You have nothing. Don't forget that part. YouTube is owned by Google. You have nothing. You're gonna be sad. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have y'all niggas flagged. So it don't matter. You're not gonna you don't get it. I know niggas that lost their YouTube channels. You don't get it. When you get it, by the time you get it, you're gonna get it. You're gonna understand. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna flag you niggas. All of you niggas. I'm just gonna start just flagging all of you niggas. Yo! I do that offline. I contact some people. I do that offline. Let's just go after these niggas' channels. Fuck it, right? They've been going after our channel for the longest. Let's go after these niggas' channels. If you see anybody making any videos talking bad about me, just flag them niggas. Go after them niggas' channels. Take them niggas' channels out of here. When they lose their YouTube channel, I don't think, as far as the way that I understand it, they're not going to be able to use no Google devices of any kind. All of Google, they're going to be removed from. So go flag them niggas' channels like crazy. Flag all of their channels. Everything they doing that involves me. Don't flag them for something that is not flaggable. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Also, you do know they don't have to be talking bad about me. They could have my name in the title. If they have my name in the title, I could flag them. They can't say my name. If they say my name in the video, I could flag them. They can't say my name. You understand? Without that being, yeah, that's what I said. Let's just make these niggas lose their channels. Flag everything talking bad about BBN. Every single thing, flag it. They flagging us, flag them. With that being said, and for whatever the reason is, and I don't even care. With that being said, and this isn't, put it like this. Y'all my prayer warriors. Copy? I need prayer warriors. My prayer warriors need to be flagging their shits. And we only doing it in the name of the Most High. We're not flagging nobody for no reason that ain't flaggable. With that being said, everybody, go enjoy your day. They really will lose their channel, and then they can't make no more YouTube anything. They're not going to be able to even come in here and troll me. They ain't going to be able to make nothing. You understand? I don't even think they're going to be able to make a Gmail account. You understand? They can't make nothing. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody enjoy your night. If you got anybody still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink some milk. And before we go to bed. And whenever we're hoping somebody else be the best them that they could be, in that moment we be in the best us that we could be. So go out there and be great. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.